Good afternoon, everybody. This is James Romelli with Alpha Shark Trading, here to talk about your trade of the day for Wednesday, January 13th, 2016. And what we're going to talk about today is a huge order in weekly puts that we saw hitting the tape today in EEM, the iShares MSCI Emerging Markets ETF. Now, we all know that the focus over the past couple of weeks here has been on overseas markets, so it makes sense that we're seeing a little bit of activity in the EEM. This is a name that is very much in play with all of the headline risk that we have coming into each session. But what's really interesting about the way that these traded today was the sheer size of this order. We can see that they bought 15,000 of the March 31st 25 strike weekly puts for 41 cents. And that isn't the only block that traded on this line today. They also bought a larger block on that same line for 33 cents and again for 42 cents. In total, volume on this line traded over 35,000 contracts today, most of it represented by these three orders here. Now, I bought some of these, and I'm going to tell you why. This could very easily be a hedge against a long stock position. These are out to March. They have about 75 days to go until expiration. A trader might be coming in and looking for some protection here, but I'm liking this as a speculative play because of the price action that we've seen in the EEM over the past couple of sessions. Today, we have the 5-minute bar selling off from open to close today, with stock closing just a hair off of its new lows there made around the 1 o'clock hour. Now, if we take a look at the daily bar as well, the stock made new 52-week lows today and is holding strong below this Venom line right here around $30.06. We have not managed to close or trade above that level with any conviction. We're trapped below that and actually took out the lows established earlier this week. I like this trade as a bearish speculative play rather than a hedge against a long stock position. And again, if we take a look at the stock at the time this trade came across the tape, we can see that there was heavy selling today in the EEM according to Alpha Tracker. So I like this to set up a bearish speculative bet here in the EEM through the end of March with these weekly options. I bought some with profit targets out about every 10 cents. I think this is a very interesting trade, and I'll be looking at how this works tomorrow and how we open tonight and trying to get a better idea of what this trader's motivations might have been. Thank you guys very much, and as always, happy trading.